पाइथन सीखेगा इंडिया कोर्स में आपका स्वागत है। इस कोर्स का आज पहला दिन है और पहले दिन हम लोग ये चार चीज़ के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। पहला है प्रिंट फंक्शन, दूसरा है मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशंस, तीसरा है इनपुट फंक्शन और चौथा है डिफाइनिंग वेरिएबल। इसे वन बाय वन देखते हैं कैसे हम पाइथन में एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं। सबसे पहले प्रिंट फंक्शन के बारे में जानते हैं। दिस इज द प्रिंट फंक्शन के बारे में देखते हैं। हम जानते हैं कि प्रोग्राम क्या करता है। बेसिकली इट टेक्स ऑन हायर लेवल, इट टेक्स सम इनपुट एंड प्रोड्यूस सम आउटपुट। पाइथन भी एक प्रोग्राम है, ये भी आपको इनपुट लेगा और कुछ आउटपुट प्रोड्यूस करेगा। इन मोस्ट केसेस द प्रोग्राम विल does not produce any output unless there is some error. So in order to get some output from the program, you have to use print statement. ओके, तो इसका मतलब है कि प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट का जो यूज होता है वो प्रोग्राम से आउटपुट लेने के लिए होता है। और अगर आपको आउटपुट नहीं दिखेगा तो आप कैसे कहेंगे प्रोग्राम सही रन कर रहा है या गलत रन कर रहा है। इसलिए प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट जानना सबसे पहले ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि आप कुछ हो रहा है प्रोग्राम में ये आपको पता चल सके। द यूज ऑफ प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट इज़ वेरी यूज। Like most Python function, print is used as print and some argument. Okay, and you can see that in my IDE, it is showing how the print function can be used. So a simple use case of print function is just write anything in double quotes, and like the first program usually written in any language is hello world. So I will write hello world. And if we run the program, then you can see that a hello world is printed here. It means that our Python installation is working. ओके, तो प्रिंट फंक्शन का यूज बहुत आसान है। प्रिंट जैसे आप मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन यूज करते हैं, जैसे साइन एक्स, तो साइन रहता है उसमें कुछ आर्गूमेंट देते हैं। इसी तरह यहाँ प्रिंट पाइथन में एक फंक्शन है प्रिंट, उसमें हम कुछ आर्गूमेंट देंगे और ये एक स्ट्रिंग है। हम लोग बाद में जानेंगे कि बहुत सारे डेटा टाइप्स होते हैं, ये एक बेसिक डेटा टाइप्स है, इसका नाम स्ट्रिंग है और इसे डबल कोट्स में यूज करते हैं। तो बेसिकली डबल कोट्स में आप कुछ भी लिखिए, वो एक स्ट्रिंग है और उसे पाइथन प्रिंट कर देगा। आप दूसरा लाइन भी प्रिंट कर सकते हैं, दिस इज ए इजी लैंग्वेज टू लर्न, और फिर हम इसे रन करेंगे। और जब हम इसे रन करेंगे तो हम देख सकते हैं यहाँ प्रिंट होता है फर्स्ट लाइन। चूँकि ये एक पूरा प्रोग्राम है, इसलिए फर्स्ट लाइन जो है इस प्रोग्राम का वो प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड है, दूसरा लाइन इसका दिस इज़ एन ईजी लैंग्वेज टू लर्न। ओके, आप प्रिंट नंबर भी कर सकते हैं, प्रिंट 3.14, और इसे जब हम रन करेंगे तो हमें तीसरा लाइन मिलेगा 3.14। तो इस तरह हम प्रिंट फंक्शन का यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको कोई स्ट्रिंग इसमें इनपुट करनी है तो आप डबल कोट्स में दीजिए, और कोई नंबर प्रिंट करना है तो विदाउट एनी कोट्स। ओके, जस्ट राइट द नंबर विदाउट एनी कोट्स, इट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज ए नंबर। ओके, print function, the print function can take more than one argument. Next important thing is, suppose we want to give it two argument, and first argument is my name is, and we can use comma here. Like in many function you can give two arguments like fxy. Like the same way, print function can take more than one argument. My name is, and first argument is second is Sandeep, and when we run this command code, the fourth line will be my name is Sandeep. You can see that there is a space, this is called white space, is inserted here, okay, between these two. This is the first argument, this is the second argument, and between these two arguments there is a space automatically inserted here, okay. And you can basically write as number of argument in this, okay. 3.14, you can also write hello world, suppose. Hello world, and let's comment this out. Commenting is a technique in programming which is used to annotate the code, that is it is readable by you but the program will escape it. For example, if I comment this, then these codes will not going to run, okay, only this line will run. This is helpful because it will help you to write something which will guide you, or some kind of instruction, things like that. So let's run this line, and when we run this line we will get, you can see that this is the first argument, my name is, there is a space inserted, a space, then Sandeep, there is again a space, 3.14, because this is a number so we don't need any quotes here, and in the end we have hello world after any space. So in this way you can write a print statement. I can show you another interesting property of print statement is, if you like print and if you write SANDEEP backslash n SUMAN, can you guess the output? The output is not a one line. Let's first see the output, and when we, here it is two line. Oh, this first line is the output of this, comment this, and let's check again. Then we can see that although the print statement is one line, but it is producing a output in two lines. Why? Because there is a character in between backslash n, and this is considered as new line character. It means that this identifies a new line, okay. Whenever you put this you will get a new line. Suppose you want to write something in third line, then you can write I am learning Python, okay. And the output is Sandeep is the first line, then Suman is the second line, and third line is I am learning Python. There is a spelling mistake here, learning Python, okay. In this way you can write different kind of outputs using print function. Now jump to the next topic of our talk is mathematical operation. And simple mathematical operation is very simple. Now we have print statement, so we can get some output from the program. So print, we have to write, and if you want, you know that numbers are written without quotes. For example, 2 is a number because it is outside quote and it is a number. If you write some character without quote, it will throw an error. So print 2, it means that it will print a number 2. Now mathematical operation is achieved simply like mathematical operation plus 2 plus 3. Let's comment this, otherwise it will give some output. Okay. And print 2 plus 3 will, you can easily guess the output, it should be 5, but let's see. And we can see that the output is 5. In this way you can do mathematical calculation. Mathematical calculation is very easy to do in Python. Just do like usual mathematics. Okay. Print 2 minus 3, print 2 into 3, and print 2 divided by 3. Let's check the output of all 4 lines, and if we do, we can guess the output. First is 2 plus 3 is 5. Second is 2 minus 3 minus 1. We can see that here. Third is 2 times 3 is 6. So this is 6. And last is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is actually a decimal number, and you Python will mostly give you decimal number. Using rationals is little bit tricky, but you can use it, and later we will see how we can use rational number. So doing simple mathematical operation is very easy in Python. Okay. There is one more interesting operation that is called modulus, but we will see it later. You can also combine this mathematical operation to form complicated expressions like print 2 plus 3, and we want to multiply this with 5. Okay, let's check the 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So the output should be 25, and we can see that the output is 25. In this way you can combine mathematical operation. One interesting operation is square cube. It means that if you want to take power, 2 double star 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. Let's check. First let's comment this out and print this 8. Now if you want to take power 2, power 3 say, so 2 plus 3 and power 3, and 5 times 5 times 5, and it will be 125. Let's check the output, and we can see that the output is 125. So in this way we can do simple mathematical operation. Okay, तो मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन पाइथन में करना बहुत आसान है. सिर्फ आप जैसे मैथमेटिक्स करते हैं बस उसी तरह लिखना है. प्रिंट फंक्शन का यूज करना है, क्योंकि प्रिंट फंक्शन आपको प्रोग्राम का आउटपुट देगा. दिस इज विदाउट प्रिंट फंक्शन भी कोड वैलिड है. ओके, इफ वी राइट लाइक दिस हियर, and let's comment this out, the program is running correctly. Okay, but it is not going to produce any output. You can see that the program is not going to run, not going to produce any output. So it is useless for us at the moment. So use print function. Now let's move to the fourth topic of our discussion, that is input function. Now let's see the third thing we want to talk in this lecture. And तीसरा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है इनपुट फंक्शन. तो मैं पहले ही बता चुका हूँ प्रोग्राम क्या करता है, कुछ इनपुट लेता है और कुछ आउटपुट देता है. आउटपुट लेना आप सीख गए हैं, इनपुट आप देते हैं, ऐसी बात नहीं है, बट द इनपुट यू आर गिविंग इज थ्रू द प्रोग्राम इटसेल्फ. लेकिन अगर हम किसी यूजर से इनपुट लेना चाहते हैं, मान लीजिए आपका नाम क्या है, इस तरह के क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं, तो आपको इनपुट फंक्शन यूज़ करना होगा. ओके, so let's see how we can use input function. Input function बहुत आसान है. input function का यूज ऐसे होता है, input, and if you want to write some instruction like what is your name, and there is a question mark. So इस तरह, but again the problem is that it is not going to produce any output. It will just ask you that what is your name. Let's see how it's doing, and I will write here on the terminal my name, Sandeep, but there is no output again. Why? Because there is no print function. So what we will do, we will enclose this inside our print function, and when we will enclose this in our print function, we will get some output. So let's write Sandeep, and this is what is the output. We can ask another question and it will produce another output. Okay, if you want some space here, then you can write like this, I think. Let's see again. Now you can see that there is an space, and now when we write, it will look much better. So in this way we can take in input in our program using input function. And fourth and very important cheese is defining variable. Okay, many programs when got complicated look ugly if you directly print. Okay, in general your program will do lots of things in between and then produce a small output. So in that case, it is always useful to define many things as a variable so we can use it later. Okay. जैसे मैथमेटिक्स में हम लोग मानते हैं x इक्वल टू 5 और फिर x का हम बहुत जगह यूज कर सकते हैं, उसी तरह पाइथन प्रोग्राम में भी हम लोग वेरिएबल को मानते हैं, एज्यूम करते हैं, उसके बाद उसका यूज करते हैं. इसका फ़ायदा बहुत सा है. पहला फ़ायदा है कि आप वेरिएबल को चेंज कर सकते हैं. जैसे हमको 5 की जगह 6 लेना था, हम सिंपली x को 6 ले लेंगे और प्रोग्राम मुझे सही आउटपुट देगा. और कई बार कुछ एक्सप्रेशंस कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होते हैं, तो उसे एक नाम दे देने से उसका यूज आसान होता है. देयर आर मेनी यूज केसेस, बट दिस टू विल बी, you can feel it quickly when program gets little complicated. For example, suppose we have some expression and defining variable is very easy. Just use a equal sign and whatever you wants to do. We have used a 2 plus 3 and we have used power 3. It is always better if you write operators with space on both sides like this. And now we can print the expression. Okay, expr, and you can see that the output will be same 125. So in this case, what we have done, we have defined a variable expr and associate that variable whose value is this. So when we print expr, the value of this will get printed. Not only that, we can do some mathematical operation in this as well. For example, if we add 3 in that, the expected output is 128. So let's see. You can see that 128 gets printed. Okay, so defining variable will make your code looks better, and it will also simplifies your, for example, suppose if we change the expression to something like 2 plus 5 and power is 2, then we can do that 7 into 7 is 49 plus 3 is 52. So we are expecting out 52, and you can see that the output is 52. In this way, the defining a variable always simplifies our task. Another use case, you can see that if we comment output, we have just took some input from the program. We can associate that a variable. Input, what is your name? What is your name? Question marks, and again we will use a space. So we take enter, what is your name? It is not going to produce any output because there is no print function. But if we print the name now, then we will get output. What happens when we input the whatever we write is associated with this variable name, and now we can use the name. Okay. And when we write Sandeep, you can see that the name is printed. You can do some operations with name. For example, I can write hello in front of this comma name, and now you can write any name and it will produce hello Sandeep. And it look, and this is how programming works in many cases. You define some variable, you use some operation, and you try to output it. Okay, this is for the, तो इतना काफ़ी है पहले दिन के लिए. अब इसे हम लोग ख़त्म करते हैं क्योंकि वीडियो को ज़्यादा लंबा बनाने से अच्छी बात नहीं है. So thank you very much for watching. We will meet next day to learn something new.